My name is Abraham Mamela. I'm based in Botswana, working on a project called Genome Adventures. Genome Adventures seeks to bring understanding about the relativeness of the relationship between genetics and health amongst many people. And I think it's very fascinating that we don't know a lot about who we are as human beings, the makeup and a lot of things in relation to a lot of things, the environment, medicine and all that. It's all fascinating. So it does that by bringing about doing that through comic books, which is something that is likable or common among young people. Genome Adventures is a science engagement project that utilizes comic books for young people, young adults particularly, scientists, community members who would be parents, policymakers who would be all a range of policymakers, including politicians. Right. I've realized that actually it was based on an ongoing project called the H3 Africa project, a project that is seeking to sequence genetics, African genetics, the sequencing of African genetics. So along that project, there seemed to be a need to develop a lot of engagement initiatives for the project, since the project was going to be working or focusing in different communities. So people needed to understand what is it that they were dealing with at community levels. It's really fascinating to bring different people with different backgrounds in one project. You can think creative artists, health practitioners like medical doctors, policy makers, and communities, including young adults, really. So that's the first thing that was fascinating to me. The second thing is I learned a lot with the possibilities of the relationship between health and genetics, and a lot of interesting things that I learned that it's probably that a lot of us are taking different or wrong medicine or general medicine. We could be having targeted medicine for ourselves, including a whole range of products such as cosmetics industries and all that. You know that some medicine or some cosmetics products don't work for certain people. It's simply because of genetics. So it was really fascinating for me. The nature of the project itself is something that has never been done. It's something that is new to Africa. Genetic sequencing has been new. Obviously, you know, with the technology back in the days, it used to be very expensive, but now, because the subject area itself is something new and it's not well understood, I think it makes it unique. But now, because we're bringing the creative work and the patterns and the way we work and the methods and all that, I think that is the most unique thing that I've seen. And I think it will take it further it has potential to grow from where it is. There are many potentials for communities to benefit from this project. Like, first of all, it starts with knowledge itself. In our engagement processes, we learned that students actually learned better with comics and all that. Okay, well, my mother thinks I'm a genius, obviously. My children thought I am actually a superhero because one of the characters in that, somehow they say they looks like me, but anyway, I don't believe that. And my best friend like it, and they think a lot of them actually say we could transform the comic books into animation, production, or gaming, which would be fascinating for me, of course. Well, I can't sleep because I want to see this project go beyond where it is right now, where kids in our community, in our country, or even the region, because the project had a chance to actually go beyond Botswana. It was translated into 8 other languages in Africa. I think I would want to see it someday being translated into an African superheroes, but basically on genetics, because it could teach children a lot of things.